Hey guys, in today's video I'll be showing you how you can create Instagram carousel posts using Canva. So first off guys, Instagram post templates are usually 1080 by 1080, which is a square template, which is a square post as you see here, or you have the portrait size, which is 1080 by 1350, and you have the landscape, which is 1080 by 608 pixels as you're seeing here. Okay guys, so I am going to be working with the square post templates, which is a 1080 by 1080. And so for this carousel that I'm making, given that I'm going to want 3 posts on each template, for the width I have it as 3260 given that for the 3 posts, right, because it's 1080 per post, by a height of 1080. Now I'm selecting create new design. So here we are. This is what the template looks like. So I am now going to head up to file and I'm selecting show rulers, and so here you're seeing the rulers displayed at the top and to the left of the screen here guys. So now I'm just going to go to this ruler to the left and drag it over to 1080 for the first post. Now to get it to 1080 guys might be a bit difficult. So for this, as long as I can get it as close to 1080 as possible, in this case I'm getting it to be 1083. Yeah, so I am going to just work with that. Then I'm just going back to the ruler at the left and I'm dragging it over. This time I'm dragging it to 2160. That will account for the space needed for the second post. So 2160. Here I'm getting 2163. I'm just going to use that and that should be good. The first thing I'm going to do now guys is to add some text to the post that's going to serve as the cover for the carousel. So I am pressing T on my keyboard to add some text, and for this it's going to be 5 ways to use Canva for social media. So now I'm just going to drag the edges of my text box here to make the text a bit larger, and then just reposition it so that it's centered as best as possible. Good. So now guys, I'm just going to go ahead and change the font style. I'm changing it to Anton. Where is Anton? Let me type that in. Okay, so I'm changing the font style to Anton. So here guys, you can definitely play around by adding some color to your text and so on. I am going to change the 5 ways to a different color. So this is what I have there for that. And then I think I'll just drag and make it a tad smaller. So this is what I have on the first template. Now I'm going to need another template guys, because as it says here, I'm looking at 5 ways to use Canva for social media. So I'll need 3 more posts. So I'll just duplicate the template that I have here by selecting this icon that says duplicate page. Great. So down here this is being repeated, but I'll just delete it and add the text that I need when I reach that section. So now guys, I'm just going to go ahead and add the different ways that you can use Canva for social media on the different posts. So you'll see that happening. So now that I have all the text on my pages guys, what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is to add some elements to the different pages. So for that I'm heading over to elements and I'm going to search for blob. Now this is the one, well there are quite a few here that you could take a look at guys when you're doing yours, but I am going to be using this one here. I'm just going to drag it up to the template up here, and then I'm just going to basically rotate it until I get it to load the way I want it to. So what I'm going to do here now, guys, is to copy this element that I have here to get it on this post over here. So I'll do that by selecting duplicate and then just drag it over until it's showing up. Now, as you can see, the blob is showing up on both posts and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do here is to head up to this icon that says crop, and using the cropping tool I'll be able to take out the part of it that I don't want. Then I'm selecting done. Okay, so now that that's done, I want to add the same blob to this second post here, so I'm heading back to elements to just get it, and then I'll just head right in here to add it. So again, it's showing up on both pages, or both posts I should say, right? So I'm going back to use the crop tool as you see here, guys, to just take out what I don't want. So I'm just going to duplicate it, guys, and add it to this post down here. So using that duplicate selection. All right, so that's looking fine. So I'm just going to copy this and place it on the post below. And then I'll do the same for this one out here. Great. So this is what we have so far. Let me just display it. So this is what we have, guys, for the carousel so far. Another thing that you may want to add you may want to add to your post, guys, is your business name. So for that, I'll just press T again to add some text, and whatever your business name is, you'll just put it here. So I'm just dragging it and positioning it there, and then I'll just duplicate it and add it to the other pages. So another thing you may want to do here, guys, is to number your posts, so that way when you're uploading them to Instagram, you know which one comes after the other and so on. So I'm just going to go ahead and add another text box here and just number the pages. Right, so this is what we have so far, guys, for the posts. So once you have your post created like this, guys, the next thing you want to do is to definitely go ahead now and download them. So to do that, you're heading to the download icon over here, and you have two options. You may go ahead and download both pages at the same time, and with that you'll get a zip file, or you can just download them one page at a time. And so that's what I'm going to do, just download them one page at a time. So now that I have the post downloaded, guys, I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in Pine Tools, and then this is the website that I'm heading to. So in Pine Tools, I'm going to type in split, and from the selections I'm selecting split image. Now in here, guys, based on the fact that it's 3 posts per template that we have, I am going to go here, and where I see quantity of blocks, I'll select 3. For how to split the image, that's going to be horizontally, and the output images format will be PNG. I need to change this again to 3. Next, I'm just choosing the file, and then I'm going to select split image. So here I'll just download it as a zip file. And then I'm just going to go ahead and get the other image. And again, the quantity of blocks is 3 horizontally and PNG format. So I'm going to select split image and then download zip file. So now let me show you what the images are looking like, guys. So I'm heading to the zip file here, and now I'm going to go in, select all, and select extract all. And I'm going to do that for the other one as well. So selecting all of them and then extract all. Great. So this is what we have here, guys, for the different posts. This is the remaining posts. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you do, leave a like below so I can know that you do. Also, be sure to check out the video that you're going to see coming up on screen here at the end. Feel free to ask any questions you may have down below. Until my next video, I'll talk to you then. Goodbye.